Want to say that again? Welcome back to Minnesota. All right, so Darren's extending the exhaust. That way we don't get high when we drive it. Welcome back to Minnesota Built. So Ryan's car is done. Sitting over here now. He hasn't came and got it yet. But I completely lost the last of my footage finishing the car and running it and all this talk and fuck, I lost everything. So I lost the little SD card before I edited the video. No fucking idea where it went. So I really don't have much going on then. I think what we're gonna do is get that welded up and then we'll just go from there. We'll follow up. All right, so we're back with the potentially rod knocked Civic. Brought it in the garage. Darren's changing out the trunk cover. Got her? Nice. Hopefully this fixes it, because the trunk wouldn't latch before. We got to do all the brakes. I got all the brakes in order. Hopefully it ain't worth the shit, and I hope the motor's good. I'm gonna pull the valve cover off, look at the timing belt, because they probably never done it. Reseal the valve cover gasket, because you can see there's oil everywhere. So, you know how dope it'd be if this thing has AC still?
Oh shit.
It still don't latch?
Go push the trunk down.
Well, it's not.
Pull it.
Huh?
Keep it full. There you go.
Well, don't just fucking break everything.
Well, no, it's just not on. Loosen itself.
Huh? Well, loosen it and bring it down a little bit. Anyways, we'll follow up with you guys. I'm gonna dick around with the Civic for a while. Alrighty, everybody, welcome back to the TikTok Minnesota Built. We got the caliper put in the Civic, but I don't have my pads and rotors yet, so they're still waiting on that. Dare Bear's under here doing an oil change for the boy.
Oh yeah. Big fat fuck can't get on himself.
I am a big fat fuck. What do you gotta say?
This drunk is a piece of shit.
Hey, you love this thing.
No.
Look at that big forehead he's got. Fucking fatty. We're also gonna do the filter, and the fuel filter, and the rear diff fluid. But
And the diff fluid?
all right, welcome back to Minnesota Built. We haven't made a video in a while because we haven't really had much to do. We've been just really busy. So that is not Christian's carbon fiber hood. Darren, whose carbon fiber hood is that? It's mine? Why is it mine?
This came on a car that you got.
We picked up a new project, didn't we? You want to give them a rundown on it?
It's not even really a project. It's like,
Well, kinda.
not
It's gonna
really.
be a project.
It's gonna be a project, but right now it fucking runs, drives, and fucking. I mean,
Yeah, so we're taking a running, driving car, and we are gonna rip it apart. In case any of you are wondering, I got hurt. We're gonna get past that. Anyways, this car does run and drive. I could get in it. I gotta jump the battery because the Odyssey battery's dead. Yes, I said Odyssey battery. So I got this car for a pretty damn good steal. I'm pretty proud of our deal we got on it. It's a fair deal for me. I'm happy with it. Made some things happen. I'm excited for this project. So the Integra, we were gonna put the turbo kit in it, but it's got the ABS pump and everything. And this is how I ran my intercooler piping, just through here. And so that's not gonna happen anymore because I didn't want to delete the ABS. And I literally got like 4 nickels in this
You
shit.
didn't want to put money into this piece
Exactly, $0. It was just to get something in there so I could like go cruise it around. Because I didn't want to give up on the J after I sold the coupe to Christian. Which, by the way, Christian's getting a bunch more parts. He's doing really good. We're getting close to K-swapping the coupe. But this needed a new shell, and we found one. Well, it's actually a running, driving car, like we said. But it's going to be a shell because we're pulling the swap out of this car and we're going to sell it. So I'll let Darren introduce the new project to the channel.
Bam! Here she is. What is it, a 97?
97 Dulsol SI.
Yep.
Euro R.
Yeah. H22. fully shaved and tucked bay. Seen better days it's shipping here, but I like the color. I like the flake. I love the color of the car. But it's half caged, carbon fiber trunk, hood,
Carbon fiber hood.
cutout bumper,
I actually kind of like that.
kill switch.
The only thing is, like, this reminds me of like Chevy boys and like rough country. So I don't even know what RC stands for, but
I don't know. It's got a Kirky. It's got a half cage. I think it had a full cage at one point because
is it cut? Oh yeah, it might have.
there.
Yeah.
But like I can't pull it off, but that comes off. Oh fuck. Ugh. It's all. Let me pull my
I'll grab
phone
you a
up.
light. Open the door.
Yeah, just so get a light.
Holy shit!
Said open the door.
Right into it.
It's on a Honda S300. It is a race car, by all means.
All custom dash harness that's probably gonna get redone because I'm not too excited about how it looks.
Right. Like there's nothing in there. No heater core, nothing. It's pretty gutted. It came with a tranny and turbo
manifold.
and a turbo manifold and a wastegate. Yeah, it's got a kill switch. Battery is relocated to the front corner bumper. Like I said, it's gutted. I mean, you can't see shit, but she's gutted. It's practically rust free. Like it's got its little, you know, it's chips of paint. I don't really see too many dents in it though.
No, it's definitely dirty as fuck.
Oh yeah.
Whoever originally did this shell actually put some money and time into it. I'm sure this was a very nice car when they got done with it. Obviously, it's showing its age with like the Bondo cracks in the job on the engine bay and stuff like that. And you know, it's got a little bit of rust right here. It's
Yeah.
not like through or anything, but on the bottom side, it's got a
Very
little
minor.
bit. Yeah.
It's only surface rust due to the tires rubbing. That tire is all chopped up from rubbing.
Yeah. So we wanted to take a project, and you know, we tried with the coupe, and we did ultimately fail. Granted, I feel better that it wasn't my fault, that it was the tuner's fault because the timing wasn't synced, yada yada yada, whatever. It doesn't matter, right? So I needed a project. I wanted to move on from the coupe because I really didn't like the coupe. The coupe was kind of ugly. I hate Civic coupes. I just, all around, EKs and the EGs, I don't like them. I just think they're ugly. So I got rid of the coupe to Christian. We're gonna do the K-swap on it. And I only J-swapped the Integra because everything was plug and play. And it just made sense to have a shit shell in Minnesota winter that I can go out and rip and not give a shit about it.
Yeah, because here in Minnesota, they salt the roads like a motherfucker.
Absolutely, tons and tons of salt.
In North Dakota, they only use sand. They don't use salt.
Right. So this car's got, like Darren said, carbon trunk, carbon hood. It's got Blox Drake coils, Skunk 2 uppers and lowers. It's got energy suspension bushings. It's got a Rywire tuck kit, Willwood brake booster delete kit, and tucked lines. I wanted to transition my J series into more of like a Drake style. As much as I love like trying to daily a car, to really get some power out and to enjoy how fast something can be, you needed something really light. Now, a lot of people argue the Del Sol's a little heavy, but I bet you this car is actually pretty light right now. The coupe was a fully interior, full dailyable vehicle. I have all of it intact, the radio, everything. I wanted it to be a dailyable car. And it worked out, but it also didn't work out. So we moved on from that. This is gonna be a fun project. What we're gonna move on forward from here is we will be pulling out it's a Euro H22 with the LSD tranny. We're gonna be pulling that out. We're gonna be getting rid of that. I don't really care for that. I'm still Justin the J guy, so I wanna do some J series stuff. We are gonna swap the J series into this Del Sol, but I wanted to save the surprise a little bit, but I already posted it on TikTok. We are gonna, and it's gonna be a little bit, you know, because it's gonna be expensive. We are gonna maintain the J turbo, but we're gonna transition into J to K series transmission with all-wheel drive components. So this Del Sol will be going all-wheel drive. I already got a lineup on a kit and the all-wheel drive kit as well, the adapter plate kit and the all-wheel drive kit. So like I said, it's gonna take a little bit to save up some of that money because the whole process is probably gonna cost like $5 grand to do. But we will be doing J Series to K Series transmission all-wheel drive on this shell, and I think this is gonna be a fun project for everybody to follow along with. And I've never done all-wheel drive. I've never done a J to K, but I got a good buddy who does it, and he's comfortable with it, and he's gonna help me go through the steps to get everything done. So we're gonna move forward with this project and kind of push it into that next level of where our knowledge is and how it's gonna be portrayed out. And I think the results of it, definitely gonna go to a different tuner, but I think the results of this project are gonna be a lot more wholesome and rewarding than what the coupe was. The coupe was a great experience. I loved it. I learned a lot, but I'm gonna take that little bit of time I had with it and put it to the side, and I'm just gonna transition forward, and we're gonna really try to slam this one out of the park.
So yeah, paint is almost identical to Dilly's Hash, just besides the
I mean, it's got a lot of defects in the
flake.
Paint, so anyways, guys, this is a pretty cool bay. I'm not a fan of like this right here. You know, to me personally, I think this is really just ugly how sharp this is. If I look on mine,
I like it. And this, I love that.
I ain't gonna move that, but I like how OEM looks. To me, it just looks like an ugly ass box. I mean, there could be rust under here and you'll never know. But this does look really pretty. It looks good. These are probably gonna go. I think these are a little ugly, you know.
You're just a pussy.
They're just kind of ugly. So we're gonna go over the fuel system, the whole entire harness, get the J Series in here. Luckily for me, everything I have on that is just bolted in here. The only thing I got to do is figure out the wiring because this doesn't even have a dash harness. It's all custom bullshit. So I'm gonna have to kind of figure out a new game plan for that, but that's not something I'm worried about trying to do. So tonight, I think, you know,
before we pull it, we should get a startup clip for them.
Should we? We can do that.
This
It does have a nice polished valve cover though. That's kind of cool.
It is. Pretty sweet. It's not no mirror or anything.
It's a really clean swap too. Like looking at the engine and everything. Like I do believe they said that it had 80,000 miles. I actually kind of believe it. Unless I open this and it's like charred black. Oh no, that's clean in there.
Oh, yeah.
That's all pretty silver.
Got a little bit of moisture.
Yeah, it's condensation in the winter.
But
so we're gonna be pulling this tonight. Like I said, we're gonna be getting rid of the swap. We'll pull the trunk off and we're gonna take a look at that turbo manifold because it came with a turbo manifold, a turbo, and a spare training.
Once we do it quick.
I don't know if we can do it on camera here. Let's set these guys up. Yeah. There's a lot of defects in the paint though, like all these like dirt nibs, but that's all right.
This is a two-person job.
Two-person job to get this off. You got the main latch, and then you got these quick releases. There we go. And this thing weighs nothing. Like this weighs like 0 pounds. Yeah.
So
I never even got a chance to look at this. Oh man, this is a nice manifold.
Oh, yeah.
Tile wastegate.
Looks like a
eBay turbo.
Yeah.
But this manifold is pretty beefy. Like this isn't like a cheap ass one.
No. Got an extra tranny. We got the mirrors.
It does appear to have somewhat of the stock taillight harness.
Yeah.
So
even got a caramel macchiato with it.
So yeah, I mean, like it looks like it has all the original quarters. You can see where it got hot there from rubbing, but these are the original quarter panels, so that's nice.
Mm-hmm. Even got fucking speed holes. You know the vibe.
It's got some rust down there inside that piece where they always rot out. So might have some Bondo down there.
That's just where the body meets.
We'll find out. But anyways, guys, we'll throw you on the time lapse. We're gonna rip all this stuff apart and we'll catch back up with you. Thanks. All right, like I said, the battery's dead, so we're gonna jump it here. Quick connects. Oh, we gotta make sure the switch on the trunk is straight up and down. All right, see if this thing starts, this pile of junk. Fires right up, super quiet. Alternator belt's whiny, but got headlights. Huh? Yeah, they're working. Try your blinkers. Yeah. Yeah, let's try the front. Nah. Nah. Sounds good though. But yeah, we're gonna rip her out. Stay tuned. Go ahead and kill it.
Normal.
All right, here's the bay.
She's out. Took us way longer because we sat and bullshitted forever.
Yeah. But there will be a J series here.
Mm-hmm.
A little more ugly now that the motor's out.
Oh yeah.
That's where the fucking training was sitting.
Yep.
Even on the good look on the tranny.
Right there. 32 with something. This training's been apart before.
Yeah.
There she is. Not too shabby. Not too shabby.
Not too bad.
If anyone's looking for a full H swap, hit your
We
boy.
got it.
Hit your boy up. First
It'll be
up.
sold before the video gets edited.
Probably. But here she is in all her glory. Dunzo. Not too bad. Clearance,
None.
nuns guys. So it's gonna be a fucking bitch with the J, but we could do it. I have hope. Not really, but you just gotta lie, you know? Yeah. That's the update on the new project. We're tired as fuck, so we're not very enthusiastic right now. But here's a simple video, probably go out. I don't know if we'll add more to this or...
No, I'll probably edit this one and put it out.
Color good. Peace out. Don't forget to subscribe.